What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh. This is Overlanding Now, and today we are going to go over the hands down best 2021 holiday gift guide compilation. It is a video all about all the sweet items that I have been collecting over the past 6 months, and I put all their boxes in another box so I don't forget the items that I want to share with you guys for the 2021 gift guide. Now, this is for campers, this is for hikers, this is for outdoorsmen, this is for hunters, this is for backpackers, this is for mountain bikers, trail runners, rock climbers, overlanders. Everybody can get value out of this gift guide because I do all of those things and I use all of these items. So that would tell me that it's a good one. Now, I am not going to be jumping around through this video. I'm just gonna talk and I'm gonna show you all the items and I'm gonna get out of your face as quickly as I possibly can. That being said, I am doing a giveaway with this video. You will be receiving a t-shirt, an Overlanding Now Adventure Built t-shirt, and one of the items that you see today, it will not be the most expensive one, I'll tell you that much. But all you have to do is drop a comment with your favorite item in the video. I will select somebody probably second week in December, and I'll send you out a t-shirt, I'll send you out a sticker pack, and I will send you out one of these sweet items that I will purchase for you and send to your house because it's the gift, it's the season of giving. I feel like giving. So let's hop into the 2021 outdoorsmen, backpackers, campers, hikers, mountain bikers, off-roaders, overlanders gift guide video. All right. Item number one, I'm gonna take it off my wrist because if I don't do this one right out of the gate, I'm gonna forget. This is definitely the most expensive one. Like I said, I'm only showing you this because I think it's important. It is a Garmin Fenix 6S Sapphire. The Sapphire is like a super hard display. The only gem or rock that is harder than a sapphire is a diamond. I did not buy it for that reason. I bought it because it was on Amazon Prime Day for $300 off, and I had been wanting one of these watches for a long time. It is my fitness watch. It is my navigation watch. It is everything. It is a smartwatch, but I don't use it for that because the last thing I want is text messages and emails going to my watch. I got my phone in my hand enough. That's up to you, do what you want, but waterproof, water resistant. It's got mountain bike software. So tracks your mountain bike rides, tells you how many calories you burn, your grit, your flow. Rock climbing, if you're into rock climbing. I do a little bit of rock climbing, but this is another item that can also be used for rock climbing. It tracks how many falls, what hardness of route you have been climbing, all of that stuff. So this thing is super rad. I've had it for almost a year, 8-9 months. Hasn't broken. I beat the heck out of it. Wakeboarding, wake surfing, rock climbing, mountain biking, hiking, trail running, all the stuff that I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you're into it. So that would be number one, is the Fenix 6S Sapphire. I don't know. I'll put it in the description, but it's awesome. I wear it every single day. It's a little bit more expensive, so this would be like that one big gift you would probably buy somebody. My wife has one as well. I got it for her, not this same exact model because she's not as extreme as I am. Sorry, babe, but you're not as crazy as me. So, but I did get her one as well. It also has maps in case you don't have any other type of device. That being said, we're just gonna stay with Garmin for a quick minute. The InReach Mini. Now the InReach Mini, I use this in my Jeep. It will also go in the Subaru, and this Bluetooths to my iPad, tells me where I'm going, tells me where I'm at. Obviously it tells me how the heck I can get home because there's a slight chance that I took a left when I should have taken a right. Cottywomple Overland, if you're watching this, you know, this has saved us on several occasions. But this is something that I think everybody should have, even if you don't do any super long overland trips. If you're a hiker, a backpacker, a trail runner, whatever it is, this will track exactly where you are, and that will tell you exactly how to get back from where you were. So Garmin InReach Mini, super, super important if you're out on the trail. If I say a lot, I apologize. I'm kind of running through this whole thing at once. It's a little overwhelming. Another item that I love, that you will love, your wife will definitely love, your kids will love, is the Rumple Blanket. This is the down version. I bought the down version because it was on sale. Now, it's not a very big blanket, as you can see. I don't know if you can see. I don't know what autofocus looks like. I'm using my Sony, so it's different. I'm just trying to figure it out. But this blanket is super, super warm. It packs down really small. If you've heard or watched any of my other videos, you know if you're an overlander or backpacker, hiker, whatever it is, you need to have something that is functional, but also doesn't take up a ton of space. So this blanket has been super awesome for us because it doesn't take up a ton of space. I can pack it down in here. I can throw it in one of my boxes, and it works really well. The Rumple Blanket. This is the down version. I spent more money on the down version only because it was on sale, and I'm a big fan of down, which I guess is goose. I don't know. I don't know at all. Anyways, next item coming right up. This is a good stocking stuffer. Equip Hammock. Now this is, what's it say? One person travel hammock. I got my wife one of these. Naturally, because I got my wife one, I got myself one. We don't use them that often, but it is a cool item to have. Once again, it packs down really small. You can throw it in a bag. If you're going on a hike and you're gonna go up and have lunch, whatever it is, or you're on an overlanding trip, whatever. This hangs between two trees. Super, super, super sweet piece of equipment. But it is like one of those things that you don't need. But if you wanna just go relax and have a good time, your wife will definitely appreciate, or your girlfriend, whatever, or whoever. Hey, I don't judge. An Equip one-person travel hammock. Awesome item. If I set stuff down and it shakes the camera, I apologize. Now, this little gadget, I love this little thing, and I can just play with it. It's like a fidget spinner. I can just do this. I can do this all day if I get bored. But this is a silicone. And like I said, I keep the boxes of stuff. I've already taken it out of there, but I keep the boxes simply because I want to show you in the original packaging. This is a stream light. I have two of them. Now, it is a magnet light, and it's rechargeable. Not gonna, oh. And it has 3 light settings. Now, what I use this for is in my Gladiator, the smart cap. I hook this, or just attach it, that's a good noise, right to the smart cap, and I point it down, and I have light. So these things have been really, really useful. The batteries last a decent amount of time depending upon how long you use them. I use them at camp at night. I have 2, one in the front, one in the back. I reach in, turn it on, and it keeps everything lit up. So this little stream light, super durable. I've actually ran this over with my Gladiator by accident, and it still works. So that in itself tells you it's a decent product. It is rechargeable, and you don't need batteries. Batteries suck. Anyways, this item is something that I keep in every single one of our vehicles. And the reason for that is more so an emergency preparedness situation. It is a life straw. Now, granted, most of the time I have water. Most of the time I have the things that I need, and quite honestly, as you can tell, this is still in the package, never been used. Hopefully I never have to use this. But in the event we break down somewhere, we're out of water, whatever might happen, I want to know that I can go to a mud puddle, I can go to a creek, I can go to a river, I can go to a nasty, just standing water, and I can drink, and I can be hydrated. Water is obviously extremely important, and in a survival situation, you might think, oh, a bunch of stagnant water, but you'll be drinking out of the life straw if you're stranded. I know I will. My wife says she won't, but she will. Another item, this thing is the Coast G55 flashlight. Once again, another cool stocking stuffer. This flashlight has one, I've also ran this over with the Gladiator. I hope that doesn't become a theme of today's video. But I love this flashlight. It goes everywhere with me. I always have it. It's a little big. It's not like an everyday carry flashlight, but if you can see it, I hope you can. it definitely does the trick. I think 350 lumens or something like that. I don't really know, I made that up. I read about it before I started the video, but I already forgot because I have so much other stuff on my mind. But just a really durable, strong, long-lasting flashlight. I've never changed the batteries in this flashlight ever once, and I've had it for 4 years. So, don't know if that says it's great, but to me, it's an LED, so I'm a happy man. I'm a really happy man. This is something that I think would be really cool to get wrapped up under the Christmas tree for Christmas. It is the KC Lights Universal Wire Hider. And basically it is just a piece of rubber that has double-sided adhesive, and I'm gonna pull this out and it's probably gonna go everywhere, but it comes with these little 3M double-sided adhesive strips, and it's about, I think it's, what do I call that, 36 inches-ish, something like that. Probably tells me on the box. Probably should have paid attention to it. 3.28 feet in length. So just a little over 3 feet. But you can hide your wires when you're running your wires for lights on your roof, or if you're running something up your windshield and you don't want it to be exposed and look like crap. I use these on my Gladiator. I've also just installed some new stuff on the Outback Wilderness. And this has been super, super helpful. Really, really awesome. Keeps everything clean. I think that's the biggest deal. You just gotta keep it clean, man. Gotta keep it clean. All right, moving on. The next items. So I don't know if you guys heard about Gerber gear, but Gerber gear has some really awesome knives, hatchets, axes, and this little guy is the backpack hatchet. I still have yet to use it, only because I have another one that is so beat up and I keep forgetting to take this one. I've actually chopped wood with this at my house. So every single night I chop wood. You might say, why do you chop wood every single night? Because I like my pieces of wood a little bit smaller. So I chop wood every night, but hit it with a hammer, splits the wood. It worked really good for that. And I would definitely say this little item underneath the Christmas tree or in a stocking, I'd be a happy man. I'd be a happy man buying it for myself. Oh, remember when I told you I had to take a drink of water? Whew. All right, another Gerber gear item. I forget what this knife is called, but super rad. I love knives, and they're tools. These are tools. Like, I know some people are all freaked out about knives and hatchets and other means of protection, but this is the Gerber gear knife. It is a really well-built, strong little knife. I love this thing. I carry this on all of our trips. I use it on all of our trips. I clean it after all of our trips because I like it that much. And it also matches the little hatchet, backpack hatchet. And I'm sorry if this stuff isn't in focus when I hold it up. Just kind of roll with me on this one. But this right here, this little Gerber gear knife, I'll put this in the description. I'll put just the website for Gerber gear, and they have all types of stuff. I also have some utensils, some eating utensils. So they work really well too, but I didn't bring those in because I think there's better options out there, I'm gonna be honest. But the Gerber gear knives, super durable, super strong, awesome little company, and I love them. So I figured you might love them. Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna cut myself. There we go. Okay, now let's see. Oh yeah. Now this bad boy really does get me jacked up. I've been using this in my house recently because I love it so much. It is the Brew Trek Overlander French press. So we had the Stanley French press before this. And I bought this when I went to Expo East. And I kind of impulse bought it because I knew our Stanley one was really taking a beating. The bottom had came off, and it was time. And I didn't want to get crazy and buy anything out of control, but I did buy this. No, excuse me. And my wife absolutely loves this thing. Now this is huge. I forget, I want to say this is like, I don't know, I'm not even gonna try. It's big. It makes probably 4 big cups of coffee, and it keeps everything so warm. It has this little lid. If you close this lid, I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break it, there we go. So if you close this lid, it keeps everything warm. You can open it when you want to use it. Literally, I was at camp one night recently, and I made coffee when I got there just because everybody else was hanging out and I was freaking freezing. So I made some coffee, and it kept the coffee hot for literally 3 hours. When I dumped it out, you can see the steam coming off of it. It is hands down one of my favorite items that I carry. So Brew Trek Overlander, that is the big version. I'll put it in the description. Go check them out, take a look, whatever you want to do. Next item, every man should have at least one. I have 5 or 4 of these bad boys, and it is a Leatherman. So this is the baby Leatherman, and I was looking for this the other day because I was gonna buy it for one of my buddies because it's super small and super compact. It doesn't have a ton of tools with it, but ow, frick. It's really small, comes with a little pocket clip, and I carry this thing every single day. This was actually a free gift my wife got when she bought me this big one last year for Christmas. Now the big one is just a great multi-tool to have. Now backpackers, hikers, people that really need to be careful with all the stuff that they carry. This has so many different tools on it. It is definitely a big, girthy Leatherman, but it is like, it's super sturdy. I love this thing. I use it mostly when we're at camp. It's got a little saw, got a knife, got a screwdriver. It's got all the tools, all the accessories. Don't know how well you can see it because it's black, but a Leatherman of any kind, and comes with a cool little carrying case. But this guy, he's the GOAT. It's just every single day I have this thing. I play with it all the time. I love this. This is my everyday carry, in case anybody's wondering. If you're not, now you know. I've brought these on before, okay? So I've brought these on before, but they're worth bringing on again. So fire gloves. My son loves playing with these things at camp. I'm gonna be honest, 35 years old. I love playing with these things at camp. You can pick up smoldering hot freaking logs out of the fire. I use them inside my house too sometimes, just because, not because I need to, but because I want to be able to pick up fire. Just makes you feel like a freaking man. So these fire gloves, I think I got these on Amazon. Fireside Outdoors, I'll put them in the description. They've been in a couple of my videos. I've mentioned them, but it's because they're literally one of the greatest products that I own and I actually use. They're kind of bulky, but it's worth taking up a little space. This next item is new. Now, I'm gonna disclaimer on this one. They did send me this, but had I known about them prior to them sending it to me, I would have bought it anyways. I don't know if you can see this. Bigfoot Bushcraft. Now it's a striker, and it comes with fire plugs. So, once again, in a survival situation, most people these days have multiple lighters, and that's all fine. But if you really want to feel like a man, and you're out there in the woods, and you want to start a fire, unless, I mean, if you're going to use a bowstring, I don't even want to strike this right now. Oh, I don't want to strike it. I don't want to get crazy. But comes with the striker, comes with a tin that has these little fire plugs in them. And I have an extra bag of fire plugs that they sent me as well. It's just super cool to have like emergency preparedness stuff available. I know 99.9% of the time I am not busting out the striker and the fire plugs, unless I brought them with me on a trip and I'm like, I need to actually use this, because if not, it was useless taking up space. But in the event that your lighter does not work, or in the event that you're a backpacker and you can't guarantee you won't get wet, it is extremely valuable to have something like this that will allow you to start a fire in the event that you are stranded. It may sound silly because it's never happened to you, but it's never happened to me either. But I carry a lot of stuff that would get my family and myself out of a very serious situation in the event that I ran into a very serious situation. So don't be prepared. Don't care. It's on you. But if you are going to get prepared, Bigfoot Bushcraft. Super cool guys. Cool company, cool products. So awesome stocking stuffer. Okay. While we're on the safety portion of this public service announcement, Surviveware first aid kit. I don't care what first aid kit you buy. If you want to buy a Survivewear first aid kit, the link is in the description. It might, depending on your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whatever, it may be a silly gift, but they may actually love it. And they will love it when they cut their hand off using the axe or the mini hatchet from Gerber gear, and they're able to bandage themselves before they go to the hospital. So just have a survival kit. It doesn't matter who it is. Just find one that's good, has a good reputation, has all the items that you need. This is a complete kit. So much more. This is like way above my pay grade, but so much more stuff than I'll probably ever need. But you know, and I got stuff falling out, there's so much. So it literally comes with everything that you might need in the event of a serious situation. And then, you know, especially if you have kids, oh God. Cohen's wielding an axe 75% of the time we're camping. So it's only a matter of time before he slips off a tree and hits his foot or something, and then I gotta play doctor, and it's not good for anybody. Another awesome item. I'm telling you, I feel like this is like the greatest holiday gift guide video ever. I've been planning it for so long. Claymore Fan. Oh, ow. This is awesome. This fan is freaking rad. So, it is battery powered, and it lasts for days. It truly does. It lasts for like 36 hours on low, I believe, and 24 hours on medium, and 12 hours or 16 hours on high. Comes with this little guy right here. Oh, jeez. Put it in the bottom. You can set it up. It's got 3 different speeds, and it is rock solid. I freaking love this thing. So to help in the winter with condensation buildup, I try to like open up a window and get this fan going out the window so it sucks some of that condensation out of the window. And it works, but it stays on all night long. I get up, I charge it the next day, and it's good for an entire night. So, and it gives you a little bit of noise, because sometimes, like my wife is used to sleeping with a fan, and when it's super quiet in the woods, I love that. And she loves it too, but she likes a little bit of noise sometimes. So the Claymore Fan is an awesome gift. No matter who you buy this for, they will be happy. So I'll put that on the floor. Okay, obviously one of the greatest gifts that you could get somebody, in my opinion, is the Adventure Built t-shirt from yours truly, Overlanding Now. These t-shirts are so soft. Go a size bigger though. Whatever your size is, go a size bigger, because you got to plan for shrinkage, if you know what I mean. But great t-shirt, hoodies, whatever. It would really help. That helps the channel more than buying any of these items. So if you want to do that, do it. We would appreciate it. If not, I get it. I've been there. Pants. So there's this company. There's a story behind this one. There's this company that makes these pants, and I'll tell you in a second. But these pants are truly the ultimate pant. So what I did, when I find a piece of clothing that I really like, especially something that's versatile, that I can wear climbing, I can wear mountain biking, I can even wear to a wedding or wear as business casual to work, and it's one item, I was like, yeah, give me a couple of those. So I bought them. Every single one of my friends has like 10 pairs of these pants now. That's probably an exaggeration, but literally every single one of my friends has at least one pair of these pants, simply based off my advice. This is the ultimate outdoor pant from a little company that you may know if you're into snowboarding and whatnot, 686. These ones that I have right here, first of all, these ones are the fleece lined version. So they have fleece lining, so they're super warm and you can wear them. Sleeping in them is actually really comfortable. Mountain biking in them is fantastic. They have tons of pockets. They're stretchy. They're comfortable. I've worn them to weddings, and I'm not just saying that. I've truly worn these pants to weddings, and nobody, not because I was being lazy, come on, because I knew that if I put them on and dressed them up, I could, and I did. So 686 everywhere pants. If you are looking for a pant for your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or your wife, my wife has several pairs of these pants too, because they are the ultimate adventure pant. And for me, I hate jeans. I don't want to wear jeans. Right now I'm in sweatpants. I haven't even brushed my teeth today, if you want to be honest. It's a little late in the day too, but it's Sunday, it's rainy out, my teeth are fine. So, but if you wanna wear a pair of pants that has everything that you are probably gonna need, 686 Everywhere pants, links in the description. God, they're just a good pant, and I just wish you would buy them and just test me on it. I'd almost be willing to refund you. I won't, but I'd be willing to. Okay, this is the last one. No, I have one more after this, but I'm not even gonna bring that up. I'll bring it up. This one right here, I'm not gonna open it up, but the PopUp Fire Pit. I'm gonna be super honest with you. I thought this product was so stupid. I mean, so off-road, down south, outdoor and off-road. Plug for their YouTube channel. You can check them out if you'd like. We went camping with them recently and they had one of these pop-up fire pits. Now I was like, I kind of judged them. I'm gonna be honest, Jeremy, I judged you a bit, man. I was like, why? There's a fire pit right there. We're men, you know what I mean? Like, there's just something. We're men, let's just start a fire like normal men. He's like, listen, dude, this product is so awesome. And Jeremy's like he's good at sales. So I'm like, oh man, he's trying to sell me on this thing. Well, he decided to break it out, much to like my disapproval, and he doesn't know that, and now he probably does. But he broke it out and he started a fire in it. So the way it sits, it's about 16 inches off the ground. You can put all your wood on it, a bunch of huge pieces of wood if you want, because we used a lot of wood that night. And you can put your feet underneath it and your feet stay warm. How many times have you been at camp in the cold and there's a blazing fire going, but there's a fire ring around it and you can't get any heat on your feet? So what you do, heat on your feet, is you put your feet up on the rocks and you end up burning a hole in your moccasins. That's happened to me. It may not have happened to you, but it's happened to me, okay? So, PopUp Fire Pit, links in the description. And I promise you, whoever you buy it for may judge you for buying it for them, but once they use it, I don't think I'll ever have a campfire any other way than the PopUp Fire Pit. So, do what you want with it. It's proven. This thing's heavy. Give me a second. Ugh. I can't hold this for very long. Power station, okay? Doesn't have to be this one. This is a Yeti 400. I'll put a Yeti. Jackery makes really good ones. I'll put a Jackery in the description, and I'll put a Blue Yeti in the description. They're all the same exact thing, okay? This one just happens to be Yeti. It's a power station to charge your devices, whatever you might need. It's something that I take everywhere I go. I actually have multiple of them, but they're useful. I charge probably a lot more stuff than the average person with drone batteries, camera batteries, stuff for my daughter, iPads, phones, Garmins, all the stuff that we need to always have on a good charge. But that one doesn't matter. They're literally all the same. They're all the same. They're just in a different package. So, and I know somebody's gonna say, well, that's not true. And I'm gonna say, well, that is true, because it literally is. So just know that it's nothing special, and we're kind of getting ripped off. But either way, you kind of need it if you're going to be traveling with a lot of stuff. And that's it. I don't know how long that was, but I think I zoomed through it. I showed you guys some really awesome stuff. I am super happy with the way that this year's gift guide turned out. If you thought the stuff that I have was good, like the video. If I do this, I don't think the focus catches. So like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We would appreciate you coming along for the new Outback Wilderness build. We just started that. It's freaking awesome. We got the Jeep Gladiator still building. That thing's just done. It just sits in my garage now until I'm ready to go on a trip, which is comforting, and it's a lot less expensive this way. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. Thanksgiving, enjoy it. This is for your Black Friday shopping, and I hope this helped. I hope you find some stuff that you like. And I'm gonna see you on the next one. See ya.